Hey kids, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind and the continuing adventures of Hlena and her trusty pack Guar Oliver. So, before we get going here, I want to just briefly talk about a couple of modding updates, so to speak. I haven't really changed anything from the last episode, but there's a few things that I'm thinking about changing. So, I heard from the guy who manages the website Modding OpenMW, which is in the links in the description. So if you're using OpenMW, I highly advise checking that out. It's just an invaluable tool for getting a sense of how to kind of upgrade your installation of OpenMW and make the graphics look better and everything. Anyway, he's made a few suggestions about essentially just going to, right now we're at OpenMW version 0.45, he's suggesting that I upgrade to 0.46, which is not a stable release yet, but I guess which is going to be pretty soon. And that might be able to fix some things like the graphic herbalism mod that I was having trouble with the other day. So I haven't done it yet. I want to kind of install that and play around with it and test it and make sure it doesn't do anything that I don't like. But there's a good chance that in the next little while I'll be upgrading and maybe we'll get some new graphics features. So that's fun. I also want to talk about the elephant on the map mode, which is Tamriel Rebuilt, which is this huge mod. So just for those of you who don't know, the original area when Morrowind was released, with all of its expansions and stuff by the developers, the original area that was released is this island and this as well. So this is Vardenfell, and the modding team behind Tamriel Rebuilt has been building this landmass for I think over a decade, and some of the landmass is not finished yet. Some of it's just kind of empty terrain and stuff like that. But more and more is being done, and they've been some major content releases lately. Since we've decided to do a kind of Temple Reteran player here. I don't think that there are quests for the House Reteran yet on the mainland, but there are temple quests. So I have been kind of chatting with some people and kind of getting a sense of what content is there. But I just want to tell people that we are absolutely going to be going to the mainland. I've got some plans for that, and I'm going to try and do it sooner rather than later. You know, as soon as I can find us a good reason to take Hlena there. So that's exciting news. I'm really looking forward to checking that out because I have never done those quests, so it'll be a totally new thing. Even though I've played this game dozens of times, I have never been to. I mean, I've been to the mainland. I've kind of walked around, but I haven't really done. I've really done very little. So it'd be great to check out some of those user-made quest lines and stuff. And yeah, I think it'll be a great addition to this Let's Play. But for the time being, let's get back to business. So, we just made the pilgrimage to the Fields of Kumu and read the Grace of Humility. And so I think we're going to kind of continue on this pilgrimage. Although, if we look at... Do I have the book in my inventory? Yeah, if we look at the Pilgrim's Path here, the next few pilgrimages are all in Vivec, I think. Yeah. And it occurs to me that these pilgrimages kind of require us to buy some stuff or donate money. So, we're a bit of a pauper right now. We only have 172 gold. So I'm gonna kind of try and make my way slowly to Vivec. I think Helena's gonna make her way slowly to Vivec, but I think we need to kind of do we need to do something to sort of do a little looting and maybe make some money so that we have some money to spend and we can buy the necessary things that we need to donate for the various pilgrimages. So yeah, I think that rather than go kind of retrace our steps, I think we're gonna keep walking along this path and maybe go towards Suran and then kind of make our way afterwards down towards Vivec. And we have a random encounter here. Well, not random, but potential side quest, I guess.
Hurry
Doranor.
this up, will you?
You know, these wood elf faces are kind of dark. I don't know, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of them, but yeah. I guess we'll just live with them. Alright, hello, please might you be of some assistance? My friend is lost and I'm very worried about him. Yes, my friend Edris Oriel and I were traveling to Vivek. Oh, what a coincidence. I'm traveling to Vivek as well. And he heard a strange animal sound nearby. He's sort of an amateur naturalist, and he felt compelled to seek out what was making the noises. That was hours ago, and I'm afraid something terrible has happened to him. If you could find him and bring him back safely, I'd really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I'm really more of a scholar, as is he. That's why we're traveling together. A little safety in numbers, you know. Can you help? Alright, well, I think Hlena's gonna give him a hand. What happens if I hit tailoring kit with this guy? Clothing fit. Didn't do anything. Alright, whoa. So we've got, definitely got, I think these are the creatures in question. It's been hours and I'm sure his friend is like just around the corner. I think that yeah, I think that these kind of rocks are sometimes getting in the way of the shots I'm taking. Oof. There we go. Oh. Mating Kaguti. Alright. See if I can sneak up on this guy, get the drop on him. This is kind of a suitable side quest for our hunter character. Yeah, those sneak attacks are really really helping Kaguti hide. That's worth 15, so there we go. I feel like we kind of have to sort of calculate how much our arrows cost and how much money they're able to bring us in. Especially before we do any more any side quests or quests that are likely to get us some more money. Do I want more cork bulb? Probably. Where is this dude? Comberry, Restore Magicka, that's kind of useful. Although I think that the other ingredients we need for Restore Magicka are really expensive, so I don't know whether we'll be making those anytime soon, or at least until our alchemy score gets better. I'm leaving Oliver behind right now because I think we're just going to try and find this guy's friend and bring him back so he can kind of... Oh, there we go. You must be the friend in question.
Yes, madame.
Alright.
What is it?
Nice shirt, buddy. Doesn't your friend have the same shirt? Well, there aren't that many shirts in this game. Alright. Edris Oril. Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here by some Kaguti since my friend and I were separated. Ah, you've met Thorinor. Yes, he and I became separated when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. Of course, it turned out to be a pack of Kaguti that trapped me here. But I see you've taken care of them. Did you notice any distinctive sounds they may have made when you were battling them? They have the most fascinating vocalizations. But enough of that for now. Shall we go back and meet Thorinor? Alright. It's probably maybe the first side quest we've done in this Let's Play. Come on, buddy. I feel like I don't always take the side quest on the road, because when you're kind of on an important mission and you talk to some guy and then all of a sudden he wants to follow you halfway across the world, it can really get you sidetracked. But that's part of the joy, one of the joys of Morrowind. And there we go.
This better be important.
Ah, you found my friend Edris. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I'm afraid I don't have much to give you as a reward, but this amulet may help you in your travels. It's helped the two of us out on a number of occasions. Take care. So he's given us an amulet of slow falling, which is actually really useful. It's pretty good too. 30 points for 10 seconds. So slow falling is like when you fall off a cliff or whatever, you can, or if you jump from too high and you think you're gonna maybe die or injure yourself, you can cast slow fall and it will slow your fall. This is really useful though, especially because I don't really feel like we're going to be doing much alteration, so I feel like there's a book that's part of this quest and I feel like I've missed it. I am going to spend about 2 minutes looking for it, and if I don't find it, then we're going to move on. Oh, there it is. Kaguti mating habits. So this is a minorly funny Funny little book. Observations made on wild Kugudi in southeastern Morrowind. Kugudi do not seem to travel in large packs as previously believed. Perhaps they group into larger packs when mating season is imminent. Females seem to be the dominant sex. Males will bring gifts of food in exchange for mating advantage. Males sometimes attacked. Loud vocalizations heard, exchanged, believed to be from males, especially at night. Fascinating. Males do not seem to engage in physical confrontation for reproductive rights. Some posturing, but no conflict. All Kagudi display increased aggressiveness during mating. Must be careful not to be seen. Mating Kagudi found to be increasingly territorial. Yeah, so these guys have been kind of asking for trouble. Do I want to take this book? Whatever. Oliver can carry it for us. I'm going to give him back the Pilgrim's Path too. Just anything that kind of keeps us walking faster. Oh yeah, I was very tempted by this salt rice here, but I feel like Hlena is not the type of character who's going to steal from farmers. So I will resist the temptation to pick all of that salt rice. God, it's really not that nice a day in the Ascadian Isles. Are these worth anything? Sort of, not really. At some point, hopefully we'll find a place to kind of store some of these alchemy ingredients, or for the time being, of course, Oliver can do so. I'm just kind of looking at this water here, and I'm kind of hoping that we'll find some pearls, to be honest. Maybe we'll take a little dip. Okay. Is that? No, these ones kind of look like pearls, but they're not, are they? You can't really shoot things in the water very well. Water walking, that's useful. I can hear battle music. I feel like danger is imminent. The underwater sounds are hilarious. Let's see. More slaughterfish scales. I'm trying to kind of keep near the, I don't think I see... Oh, wait, those look like pearls. The pearls are in these shells, and they don't always contain them, but pearls are a great way for us to... They're fairly valuable, and we can sell some of them. Just keeping an eye out for slaughterfish. Oh yeah. Hopefully we'll get a few here. Empty. Empty. Uh-oh. Jesus. Damn. Well, that sucks. We did not luck out. I think it's a random chance whether you get a pearl. But yeah, that's very disappointing. Well, fuck that, I guess. Let's go get Oliver. But I will keep trying. I will keep trying. And we might just have to sort of like venture into a cave or something. I really do think we need more cash for sure. The temple. This is, I guess, kind of spoilers, but the temple and House Redoran don't really offer you much in the way of rewards for the quests you do for them. So, and that's, you know, I've kind of chosen that consciously. I think, you know, I want Hlena to kind of scavenge and do some side quests to gain wealth. But yeah, the temple and House Redoran don't really give you much, especially early on. So we're going to need to find ways to be kind of independently wealthy or what have you. I'm just gonna rest for an hour to regain fatigue, and he can follow us. see some more of these kind of farmhouses with docks on these and these ponds. So that's an ancestral tomb. I'm sure we'll end up going into some ancestral tombs at some point. I don't think, though, that Hlena is the type of character who's going to kind of nonchalantly ransack ancestral tombs. I'm not saying I'm never going to go into them, but I don't think that that she's going to do so without good reason. Let's say. Do I want to just... No, there's nothing here. Okay. Just gonna keep moving here. Hopefully we'll find either something something to make us some money, or you know, a kind of cavern to wander into. Do I need to go to Suran, or can I just follow this road? Maybe I can follow this road down. Yeah, this road will take us more directly to Vivek. I don't think we have much reason to go to Suran for now. And I feel like if I keep wandering east, I'm actually going to make it more difficult to get there. But these roads through the Ascadian Isles are kind of neat. This really highlights, I think, if you look at vanilla Morrowind and it didn't really have distant terrain, we can see reasonably far now. I've kind of got this moderate distant terrain setting, but if you max out distant terrain so you can just see for miles and miles, this whole region looks very small, and these roads, like, they're so close to one another. But yeah, no, it definitely... We didn't do that pond. I'm gonna dive down there and see if I can find some pearls. I think it looks good. I think we've got a good setting here, because the roads sort of... They, you know, it's kind of weird to have... we know there's another road right over there, right? And they're kind of snaking back and forth. But when you play without distant terrain, it kind of gives you the illusion that the world is much bigger. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not ideal. I'm also out of fatigue. I don't really have any restore fatigue either, do I? Is this the same pond I was just in? No, huh? Okay, good. Just double checking. Yeah, I'm kind of using the jump button as a climb button. Oliver can swim, or I think maybe water walk, so we can actually swim with him, but I'd rather not. Not right now, anyway. I don't think there's any pearls here. Just these kind of shiny looking rocks that make you think that they're pearls when they're not. Oh, maybe we're there. Yeah, that's definitely a pearl. I just hope there's actually a pearl in there. It's a collop, actually, I guess it's called. I hear battle music. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to get close to shore. I'm out of fatigue. Oh, it's just one of these guys. I remember at one point... Oh, there we go. Awesome. Value 100. Awesome. That is going to be really something for our war chest. All right. Let's get back on dry lands. Where did we leave? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. We've come across the wrong shore. Oliver must be, what, like here or something? Yeah. Well, that's good. We got a pearl. There we go. Acrobatics increased to 11. Again, I'm using acrobatics as almost like a climbing skill. I don't want to just spam jumping. But, uh-oh. Oh, I was walking this way, wasn't I? Yeah, he must be over here. Because we could have gone that way, too. really should be more careful about. Oh, there he is. I can see him. Thankfully, he's fairly big, so it's not hard to find him most of the time. You know, I'd love to edit this follower and give it, like, it'd be great if we had like a whistle, you know, to kind of call him over or whatever. I think that would be really cool and kind of lore friendly. And maybe I'll look into that, you know, maybe I'll reach out to some of the modding community and see if someone can help me do that. Because that would be really handy if we could just kind of whistle and have him come running. That would kind of save us a lot of putzing around looking for Oliver. Nothing but trouble. That Guar. Alright, so the Ascadian Isles is kind of this farming region. Still kind of in the market for either some more pearls or something we can loot, but I feel like we're not in a part of the game that has a lot of caves and stuff. Oh, the Dren plantation. So these are the big plantations north of Vivek. What are you, a guard? I don't want to talk to you, and why? Because I don't like you. That's plain enough for you. Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't know if I'm in a chatty mood either. Take a closer look at that. It's decent kind of stone road texture. Are we going the right way here? Yeah, we're gonna come through Pelagiad, or whatever it's called, and then I guess we'll head sort of southeast from Pelagiad. I think I'm kind of off road at this point, but fuck it. Might be not a bad idea to find a place to kind of set up camp as well. I feel like we don't have a lot of cash for. Let's try not to kill Oliver. All right, more hound meat. Really do have to get an alchemy set too. We can sell potions. We can sell potions and make lots of money that way. And so I do think we're going to try and do that sooner rather than later. I just remember last time we checked, it was like 400 for it was 400 for the mortar and pestle. The journey ones anyway, and I honestly the apprentices one is just not even worth bothering. Do I kill? No, I'm just gonna keep walking. I think there's a cave near here. And I think there's also some more places we can kind of dive for pearls. So let's take. Oh no, we haven't been to Pelagiad either. So maybe we'll go sell that pearl, and maybe we'll get one night at an inn. Have we been to Pelagiad? No, we went to Caldera. They look the same. We might need some arrows and stuff too. Definitely. We only have one chitin arrow and the 10 steel ones, so yep. I'd say it's time to rest at an inn, the Halfway Tavern. God, that's
I really don't have time for this, so make it
looks
quick.
like this. I don't know who made this model, but it really looks like there's kind of like an alien on this
Why do
on
you
this
approach?
woman's chest. I see that around the game a lot. I wonder what. I think it's a mod. I think it's a mod or a retexture or something, but it looks really creepy.
Please.
All right. Food and beds, or both at the same time. Hehe, your choice. All right. Will you buy my pearl? Yeah, you're not going to give me a great price for it, but I guess that's what we get. We can sell this Kagudi hide too. Kagudi hides fortify speed, which is sort of useful, but I think it's worth more. It's also very heavy. By the way, when you make potions, the weight of the ingredient affects the weight of the potion, so you generally want to make potions with light ingredients. Ooh, how much are these worth? We need some of these for Oliver. Large Kwama eggs. Oh, they're heavier, but I'm just gonna get like 2. You know what? Let's actually barter this up first. If you buy and sell at the same time, I find barter doesn't seem to work. I'm not sure if that's actually like a rule, but I've just found in my experience when you're buying and selling at the same time, you don't get a good result here. There we go. I've set this up in such a way, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure I've done this, so that the disposition score here is permanent. In some configurations, every time you talk to a merchant, their disposition will go back to what it was by default, and I'm not a big fan of that. I kind of like the idea of having merchants that we know and regularly come back to. So yeah, that's the choice I've made there. Giving us a little bit more money there. That's good. And I think we have anything else of value to sell, unfortunately. I'm just gonna get 2 eggs for Oliver. Alright. Maybe we'll talk to some inn people. What's your question, stranger? Can I help you find your way around Pelagiad? The Empire built a little fort here to guard the roads between Vivec, Seydonin, Balmora, and points north. And then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here. And pretty soon there's a few shops and a trade house. It's a pleasant little village. If you didn't know better, you'd think you were in Daggerfall or some other high rock town. So we're in another one of these imperial kind of colonist towns. And who are you? What? Yakum? Me? Speak Ashland. Not so good old elf. Sorry? Yeah, so... yeah. It's so funny because he supposedly can't speak the kind of Dunmer language, and then when we ask him about Ashlanders, he just has this perfect. He just has this this like fairly coherent full paragraph. We are the people of the wastes. We hunt and herd Guar. We live the law and honor the ancestors. No houses, just yurts. I was a herder, but now I want to become rich. Like a great trader, I will live in a town, fight, find treasure, get rich, learn to trade. The soul sickness and blight storms are very bad now in the Ashlands, so I came to Pelagiad. Now I live in a big house and work for men who pay gold. Right, I think that as a hunter, Hlena is going to want to learn more about these Ashlanders. The soul sickness, there's bad magic in the dust from Red Mountain. The Sharmat Dagath sends bad dreams in the dust. The people can't sleep or act crazy. When the blight storms come, soul sickness comes, both together. When I lived in the Ashlands, I got no sleep, had bad dreams, was all the time tired. Now that I'm here in Pelagiad, I sleep fine. Blight storms. There's bad magic in the dust from Red Mountain. The grass dies, the Kwama and Guar go mad, bite and fight. These are very hard times for the tribes, so the tribes go raiding. Here there is no blight, and I live in a big house and get rich and soft like a fat trader. Hilarious. Alright, well, let's get a bed. Great, the bed is yours. At the end of the hall upstairs, you'll find it unlocked. Enjoy your stay in Pelagiad.
Now, where did I put that?
Well, at least we can get some more, who are you?
Yes, friend.
New around here, I'm Ladia Flarugrius. No, this is, oh, we can barter with you. Yeah, no, I think she's a member maybe of, the Thieves Guild. Yeah. Yeah. So we can't barter with her. Oof, it's really early. Oops. Not sure if I just waited or rested there. No matter. What time is it? 6 a.m. Okay.
Khajiit. Hurry this up, will you?
For you.
I do like the inns in this game. Alright, let's see if we can get some cheap arrows. Preferably iron, but what do you have? Iron. Perfect. Give me 20 iron arrows. Awesome. Great.
Go ahead, stranger.
So we haven't really made much money, but there are a few. I think there are a few places around here that we can do so. That's an Imperial fort.
Don't stand about.
Yeah, watch. No,
Wealth
he's catching up.
measure.
And we're now back out on this main road, which we've been on before. And we're going to be heading south, I think. Evanhart, Vivek. Yep. Maybe we'll find a cavern or something that we can loot. Another ancestral tomb. Have we fought any cliff racers yet? That might be our first cliff racer. Wow. Oh god. Oh god. Feral Guar. Who's kind of hovering on this, Thanks. Thanks, Oliver. Whoa, Wild Guar, 3 Guar hides. Great! Well, there we go. More stuff to sell. There's nothing on you that I want to sell either, is there? I'm just going to put the alchemy ingredients that we don't want to use or sell. There you go, you can have some Kwama eggs. The Guar will, I believe, automatically eat the Kwama eggs if it gets hurt. Or we might have to tell him to. That we're going to sell. Lots of useful stuff. I think Oliver has enough rat meat for the time being. Probably should do some armory work. Armorer work. God, that's a hard word to say. Armorer. Let's just actually check quickly and see. Yeah, see? How fast does that skill go up? Slowly. That's kind of pointless, actually. Alright. Onward to Vivek. Is this the right way? Indeed. Oh yeah, we're starting to see cliff racers. I don't know if that's like a leveling thing or... And who are you? Hello, Nels Lendo. Hello, my dear. Nels Lendo at your service. I see by your blush that my name is familiar to you. Fear not, fair lady. Nels Lendo is far from the heartless villain that some have made me out to be. From as charming and gracious a woman as you, I would ask but a single kiss. It would be the most precious prize I have ever solicited from a client. What a creep. Yes, all I desire is a single kiss from a beautiful lady such as yourself. Will you not grant Nels Lendo so simple a boon? I would sooner kiss Oliver. No, oh well, perhaps it was too much to hope for a simple man such as Nels Lendo, but if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Good day, madam. Damn straight. That encounter is, I think he attacks you if you're male. So there are a few encounters kind of scattered across the game that are different for male or female characters. that's a thing. Any more pools of water here? I should probably do a little bit more diving for pearls, to be honest, because we just do not have enough money. More farms. It's just so tempting to go and loot the shit out of those farms. Alright, maybe we'll go for a little spelunk here. Yes! Awesome! Another pearl. Yeah, that first time when we had like 4 of these and we didn't find any, that was kind of raw luck. They're not everywhere. Not all of these ponds have them, but at least we found a couple. That looks like a... see those rocks, man. Those rocks, they look like collops. Can't remember if the vanilla texture for those rocks was like that, but... Ah! Oh shit. There we go. It's like a big slaughterfish. Awesome. Well, this has been a fruitful journey. Starting to make just a little bit of cash. But I have a feeling that Hlena's going to have to venture a little further off the beaten path if she is to make some money and buy that alchemy equipment. God, I really need the... I'm collecting so many ingredients that I really do need to get that alchemy equipment. What do these do again? Burden. Isn't burden negative? I actually don't know what burden does. Full disclosure, I just do not know what burden does. So, yeah. Because I know feather reduces your... reduces the weight of... It allows you to carry more. And burden... I don't know what burden does. But it seems like it's a negative. I don't know why. It's got the alteration symbol. Vivek. Anyway, who knows? Certainly not going to make a potion of burden. Well, here we are approaching Vivek. And I think this is a good place to end this episode. We've kind of done a little tour through the Ascadian Isles. Made a stop at Pelagiad, which we hadn't seen yet. And we are arriving at Vivek, and you can see that I got to adjust the distant land settings, and I think I'm going to, because we should be able to see that. And so I am going to leave us here, kind of at the gates of Vivek City, and when we come back, we will be able to see all of it. So thank you very much. If you enjoy this video in this series, please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Ciao.